welcome to episode 49 of the Youth Squad Legends series with Wrexham. I hope you haven't missed me too much. I do want to start this episode by saying thank you to everyone who showed their support. Episode 48. If you're somehow out of the loop, my girlfriend had a cardiac arrest and I've been spending most of my time down in the south of England, being at a bedside. I did come back to Sheffield last night thinking that her health had stabilised somewhat, but sadly we have suffered a significant setback today. And, you know, for a few hours I've been quite froze trying to get this video recorded, but simply not having that willpower. I know that she'll want me to do this video, so let's try and treat it as some kind of distraction. Just try and keep on being as patient as you can with me. Wrexham in 9th place at the moment, plenty off Leicester City at the top. If we are to get some kind of promotion challenge going, it's probably going to be through the playoffs. Reading are our first opponents, and I did fix up their play styles at the start of the day. None of the other opponents will have that because the bad news started filtering through. Difficult day. But, like I said last episode, she would not want me to let go of what we've built here. I can allow myself a couple more days in between uploading videos, but I don't want to completely disregard it altogether. It is my livelihood, what I've been building upon for a decade plus. So let's start collecting some trophies, I guess. It's going to be a tough few games, but we've got a great little stepping stone here in our opening match against the team that are obviously struggling. 23rd place, let's go. Big thanks to Vetya for sending me over this Copenhagen shirt. Took forever in that post, but he's an absolute superstar. He's a very, very good friend, and he's having a really tough time of it himself, so my thoughts go out to you. My love goes to you, your family. I wish we could be there for each other, man, but you try and stay strong, my guy. Now let's try and bring commentator Curtis into this and, you know, inject some positivity. That's a great back heel to set up Charlie Savage. First goal goes to Reading, and their fans, well, I would say they're loving it, but in fact, it just sounds like the buffet's open at a wedding reception.
How utterly
that was most riveting.
Yeah, the stewards look like they've got their hands full today. This AI will pick us apart. It's Keita, denied by Tanner. Big TT. Go on, Danny Bins. It's another great pass. Reverse pass on the blind side that has doubled that lead. I'm struggling here. That's not really a surprise, is it? Oh, it's over, Danny Bins. This could be 3. This is easily 3. Dismantled by Reading. 26 minutes on the clock. I've got to steady the ship. Them 2 goals just a minute apart. Etienne now on the ball. He's about 80 overall. And he's enjoying life right now against Wrexham. Even under this kind of stress, I would have expected my team to, you know, come out the blocks and... Oh, I've got a phone call coming in. Hang on.
A few moments later.
It would be nice if we had a spell of possession. Richard's furthest forward here for Wrexham, and that's a problem in itself. He just lets it run out of play. Who's wide for us? Someone's got to be wide. That's Cesarini. Tomohiro trying to play it into Zviro van Dinteren. Half-time. It's gone very badly there. Let's hope this second half brings us a bit more fortune. Get us back into the game a little bit. Bensmacher cutting inside. Can't play the through ball there to Zviro van Dinteren. It's Tomohiro. Shot deflected for the corner kick. It's got to find Sorindari. Oh, and it nearly did. Man just bouncing this ball for days. Here comes Etienne. He's made light work of Danny. We are getting mullered. Not a single bit of control in this match. And of course, I can make the excuse of what's happening in my life right now, but quite honestly, I think it's the game showing off a little bit as well. 8 shots compared to our 2. Playing on a different level at the moment. Just don't want it to get embarrassing. It very much could. 50-50s are going their way. Bouncers. Oh, this game is a tester sometimes. And still the Reading fans are like, oh yes, jolly good. Go on, Sorindari. Have it! Consolation. We're just under 20 to go. Nice to see the lads string a couple of passes together. It's another save there by Tanner. His stats today won't be too bad, apart from obviously the 5 conceded. Van Dinteren can't go wide on the first attempt, but here's Tomohiro to Sorindari. Bensmacher attempting a fake shot, but the defender was all over that. We've got to do better than this. This is simply not good enough. Tackle. Someone tackle him. Yeah, well, there you go. Etienne with the 3 goals, with the match ball, will have a better chance of victory in our next 2 games because the opposition have not got their play styles fixed. So we do have that advantage. Okie dokie, 9th place, Preston North End, having a rough spell of things right now. Lost 3 of the last 5. 5-2-1-2 formation, Swiss style football. 1 change for Wrexham in the starting lineup. Williams coming in for Alan Richards, who was quite literally a ghost in that last match. Hey, at least Dory's in good form. 3 goals in his last 3 games. Seems like we've conceded 22 goals in 11 games. A bit rough, isn't it? It's all getting clogged up in the centre. And even though Sola's standing tackle wasn't clean, it did enough. My early guesses is that this is going to be some kind of scrappy win. Evidence that the 50-50s are still not coming out our way. That's such a late pass by Van Dinteren. It's a pretty open match, a very entertaining match up to this point. Sorindari's seen a lot of the ball and might have a telling touch here. Oh, it's brilliant by Sorindari, finishing the only way he possibly could. From that angle, into that corner, exquisite. Really does show how important them play styles are on the players. Benzemaker, how's your crossing? Terrible if no one runs for it. Now, Ioka was there. Oh, standing tackle was great. Van Dinteren goes for the half volley. Williams powers forward. Leaves it to Van Dinteren. Dory's back on side. But the ball is not going to him for some reason. Interesting pointless fact at this moment in time. Wrexham have got a next year 1.0 with Preston at 0.0. This really looks like a handful. Very, very quick. But somehow we're dealing with it at the moment. Now then, can we bring Macca into the game? Surely! Gotta go for the other side, I think. Lustosa wants to take the free kick. All right, what's he got in the locker? Not a bad effort. Woodman somehow dived and caught that ball mid-air. Cesarini's kept it locked down on this side. Best hasn't really had a sniff, but it's Riz. A handful. The least surprising goal scorer there for Preston. Tucks it in quite nicely. Little touch there by Lustosa. Get it back to him. Victor Lustosa will charge into the box and play it inside for Sorindari. This is Tomoharu, who runs out of angle. Can't give up the next goal. Whiteman in. Danny Binns climbing. That's got to be Tobias's. Danny Binns a bit out of position. Oh, it's Cesarini. He's had a hell of a performance. It's Van Dinteren waiting for support. Tomoharu Ioka goes all the way back. But I can send it here to win throw-in if Williams doesn't get in the way. Lustosa around the corner. It's Williams. He's got to play it to Sorindari. That is another goal for the Romanian. He is flying in the championship. The Wrexham number 9 in the lead at the right time. 10 minutes to see it through. The victory secured if we get a foot in. Benzemaker doing the business. Maybe not up front, but we'll properly respect that little hustle at the end. We did have a few international call-ups. Benzemaker, Tommy Jones, Alan Richards. Not really surprising that the majority is going to Wales. Here's the probable lineup of Fulham. They've only won once in their last 5. They're a pressing team. Get the passes onto the pitch. Your tiki-taka specialists. Your passing perfectionists. The midfield is Lustosa and Williams, but Richards has got decent passing, so we've decided to play him at left back. That could backfire completely. I know we were making a song and dance about us having Tom Jones. Fulham have got Bowie. Ground control to Major Tom, my friend. Go on, Sorindari. Beat him for pace, lad. Get the finish. Oh! Just wide of the post. Sirkin going here to Quipo. Okay. Oh, what an effort! Well, Quipo me into an existential crisis.
Welcome to Yuko Ike's Haiku Chronicles with your host, Yuko Ike.
Yuko's decided to make a YouTube channel exploring Japan. I mean, this was out of nowhere. The curve outwards has just made it completely unreachable for Tobias Tanner. Well, it's been over half an hour here, and I'm man enough to say that passing around the press has not worked, but weirdly, Alan Richards has been one of our more reliable defenders. Just need to hang on a little bit. Cesarini, whip pass plus. Not the worst attempt. That's great by Tomoharu. Midjord can't pass it inside there. Sorindori would have been licking his lips. Yep, that's it. That's mine. Thank you. I think we needed a bit of a cock up there to get back into the game. Now the tails are up. We might be smelling blood. Ooh, circling back to stop Tomoharu. Williams has struggled out there a little bit, which is hilarious because he's got tiki-taka plus. We'll bring on Danny Binns and push Mizidjan to the left. I would hope that ramps up the physicality somewhat. We can be more bruising in the second half. Apparently called as a foul there. The pushing. Oh, come on. Okay, that is rough going there. The game has on us. Don't like this keep ball that Fulham are doing right now. Got an opening for Ferrari. Lovely slide in, Danny Binns. Keeper, come out, man. No! And again, it's going to be an open net. Ferrari slides it in for the Cottagers' third. We were given a very good account of ourselves here as well. But that second goal has really proved to be the deciding factor, I think. Go on! Zvairo van Dinteren needs to finish this. And it's a weak attempt. It's Benchmaker with the corner kick. Oh, Mizidjan towered above everyone else. But the header was not on target. Richards playing the ball. That's a lovely find to Van Dinteren. Big save. Keepers come up massive here for Fulham. The fans will be quickly forgetting about his mistake in the first half. Time slipping away in this match. Doesn't stop Tanner from having a bit of a highlight save there at the end. And so we conclude quite a cohesive episode of Youth Squad Legends. I'm actually quite pleased with how it's turned out, because during the recording, I was a bit of a mess. Anyway, since then, I've had a sleep in my own bed, batteries are recharged enough, and I've got a train to catch in just under 3 hours. So wish me and Becca all the best. It really did help out just reading your comments. Life right now is so mentally taxing, and just the slightest glimmer of hope is quite a glorious thing to have. This has been Cutsy. Thank you ever so much for watching this episode of Youth Squad Legends. If you've enjoyed it, then please give the video a like. If you're not subscribed around here yet, then press the red box down below and hit the bell icon for mobile notifications. A big thanks to everybody on the right hand side supporting me financially on Patreon. You guys are legends. I say it all the time, but you really are. To those of you who keep on watching episode in, episode out, can't thank you enough. I'm trying my best to keep it all together, alright? I love you guys. Please take care. I'll see you next time. Don't know when that next time's gonna be, but I'll try and keep the uploads as frequent as possible. Okay? See you later.